Now the chase is on.
What is up, everyone? Today I'll be looking at Pokemon 2000, definitely one of my favorite Pokemon movies of all time. I'll be looking at Lugia specifically and showing that Lugia is holding back its power during the movie. Lugia lives at the bottom of the sea. Now, why would a psychic slash flying type Pokemon live at the bottom of the ocean? Well, in Lugia's Pokemon Gold Pokedex entry, it is said that it quietly spends its time deep at the bottom of the sea because its powers are too strong. This Pokedex entry is very important to look at. This fits perfectly with the Lugia that we see in Pokemon 2000. We see Lugia at the bottom of the sea, but it is forced to come up to the surface after the antagonist of the film, Lawrence III, begins capturing the three legendary birds, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. This is what I loved about this film, as well as we had 4 legendary Pokemon on the big screen compared to the first movie where we had 2 legendary Pokemon in Mew and Mewtwo. Now we have 4 of them. Now, Lugia makes its first appearance, by the way, probably the best legendary Pokemon entrance I've ever seen. Let me know down below, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon entrance? I would definitely say that this one, Lugia's first time appearing in the film, is definitely up there for me.
The great guardian, Lugia.
I can't believe it. Lugia.
It appears just before Ash is hit by a combined attack from the 3 legendary birds, coming out of the water in a massive whirlpool and pushing the birds out of the way. The battle between Lugia and the 3 Titans is interesting and important to look at. Lugia never actually fights back. Instead, it just flies away from them and redirects their attacks back at them, eventually leading to Lugia getting hit by all 3 attacks, falling back into the sea in defeat. Remember, Lugia just appeared and immediately it is defeated by the 3 legendary birds. I mean, you gotta think of it like this. If you get into a fight with someone and that person is going all out trying to physically hurt you and you're holding back, I mean, chances are you're going to end up getting yourself hurt. It is important to know that the legend in the movie says that Lugia will fail and that the world will turn to Ash for help. But legend aside, Lugia hides from the rest of the world because of its power. So Lugia could have put up a much better fight, showing that even though the world is in big trouble, Lugia still refuses to use its true power. The next time we see Lugia is when it's escorting Ash over to Ice Island. Ash needs to get the final treasure in order to complete the Chosen One legend and save the world. Remember, there are 3 treasures in this movie from each island: Fire Island, Lightning Island, and Ice Island. And Ash already has 2 up until this point and needs to get the last one from Ice Island. Once again, during this moment, Lugia doesn't attack the legendary birds. Instead, it just pushes them away, trying to keep them away from Ash. And once again, this fails. Lugia still refusing to use more of its power. Ash is almost hit by an attack. This attack ends up cracking open the ice beneath them, forcing water to come out, and I will have to say massive props to Ash for immediately returning Charizard to its Pokeball. Remember, Charizard has a flame on the tip of its tail. And if that flame were to ever go out, it is said that that could possibly end their lives. So after all of that, can it just be that Lugia might not be very powerful? I would have to agree with that, but in the film, we finally do see Lugia's true power. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say this is Lugia's true power, but more like a sample of what Lugia is actually capable of. After finally getting a hold of the treasure from Ice Island, Ash is riding on Lugia's back to Slowking so they can put the three pieces together. Lawrence III tries to capture Lugia. Struggling to free itself, this is where we finally see Lugia use its attack called Aeroblast. This is very interesting when looking at Lugia, how it could have used this powerful move against Moltres, Zapdos, or Articuno at any moment, or any other attack as well, showing that Lugia was holding back against them. The look on Lugia's face while struggling to free itself from Lawrence's capture is the first time we really see Lugia showing anger. Lugia knew if it didn't do something quick, it would end up being captured, forcing Lugia to finally use Aeroblast and aiming it straight at Lawrence. Lawrence, a human, forced Lugia to finally use more of its power. Power that Lugia doesn't want to use, which is why it says that it stays at the bottom of the sea. After a direct hit on Lawrence's airship, the Aeroblast attack almost hits Moltres and Zapdos, making Moltres give out this funny cry. I don't know why, I just really think that cry was kind of funny. But this still shows that even after being pushed this far, Lugia still will not use this power on anyone or any other Pokemon. It just doesn't want to use its power. So it could be that Lugia simply stays at the bottom of the sea because it is afraid of its power, and it's afraid of what it can possibly do to other Pokemon or other humans. Lawrence just really pissed off Lugia, and that made Lugia use its Aeroblast against him. So anyway, boys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel since I'm trying to make this channel grow. And let me know down below, what do you think about this movie? Is this one of your top favorite movies of all time? I really like this movie. I would have to say it's in my top 10 for sure. Or actually top 5 for sure. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next time.